Sophie Powers dropped her new EP, Glitch Level 1. We spoke to Sophie. It is out at the time of the review dropping. If you're watching in the full thing, it's not out yet. The interview drops Thursday. Check that out.
It's a very good interview. You should go watch it if it's out.
Yes, and if it's not out, just check it out once it's out. It'll be out this week.
Set your alarms.
Yeah,
all that shit. Put it on your calendar.
Sophie's someone we've been paying attention to for a while. We had her on the podcast a bunch of years ago with her last EP. And we've been following her ever since, and it's always like there's always like this sense of what the fuck is she doing every single time a song is put out. Like every time we send it to each other and we're like, okay, all right, like I want to get on board with this, but what's going on
happening?
Here? Yeah, the only time you and I were both sold on a song instantly was Obsessed.
My god,
we both said, I think we sent it to each other like unprompted, and was like, yeah, no, this one's gonna be a kicker.
One's fucking good. Yeah.
But there's always that element of like, what the fuck, and then you hear the whole song and I'm like, okay, that was cool. But I think that Sophie really shines in like an EP, or we haven't heard an album yet, but like in a project setting where you're kind of, instead of like getting jump scared by the 10 seconds or 15 seconds on TikTok, like, and being like, what the fuck is this, you're like kind of absorbed into her world, getting to listen to a whole project. And even if you're not sold in the beginning, by the end you're absolutely into it, because it's just like, some songs are a little weird, that's the brand, but you can't deny that they're catchy as shit.
Yes. Yeah. No, they're all fucking ass shakers, genuinely. And I like that you use the example of and phrasing of kind of like, once you listen to it in a full setting, you're in her world, because that's exactly how the fucking opener felt, where it just felt like, hey, welcome to the EP. It's gonna be fucking crazy, because Whoa is a great fucking opener.
Yeah.
And off first listen of just the EP, I was like, damn it, she fucking did it again. Like, she had me in the first half, genuinely, with like the teasers, because I was like, I don't know. Well, I'll see in in the context of the record, whatever the fuck. Holy shit, incredible. On it, I'm just gonna go track by track and just say what I thought really quickly. Whoa, I think is probably my favorite off the record. Blueprint is really good. Awesome is incredible. Nosebleed is fucking great, and that's like one of the older ones. That was like one that she's been fucking promoting.
That was like the first single.
That shit. Yeah, she started promoting that shit like almost not immediately after our interview, but it felt like very close. So that's at least like a year or two. Probably
it was like right around the time where she first signed to Atlantic, and then that was like the first single.
Yeah. So fucking ages. Obsessed, as we said, we both fucking love that song. We were both sold on it immediately. Better on Mute is so fucking good, because I like how she's just like, you know what, fuck you. You think you could fucking hate me? I hate me. That type of shit, where it's just like, damn. and it's fucking catchy too.
Yeah.
Okay. Overflow's incredible, and then Bathroom Floor is also really good. I think it's a great closer, because you can't put it anywhere else. It's kind of, you can't put that shit like before Whoa. That would be just such a what's going on. I think top to bottom, great EP. I think she did really well, and I'm very excited to see what else she has planned.
Yeah. She mentioned in the interview there's a level 2 to this Glitch universe, so excited for more. My favorite is hands down Obsessed. That was like, usually I'm like, I'll hear a song on TikTok and like that'll be it, or for her it's mainly Instagram, because we follow her on I follow her on my personal, and we follow her on the podcast account, and it's like, she posts, I see it on my personal, I flip over to the podcast account, and she's the first one in that feed as well, and I'm like, all right, fine, whatever, you got me. But that was the song where I was like paying the most attention, because I wanted to hear it, because the chorus is so catchy. So yeah, that's probably my favorite. But Blueprint, which is one of the songs that came out with the EP and has been being pushed pretty hard on socials, was stuck in my head all day. So I'm gonna have to give that one a shout out as well. But it's funny, you're just like reading off song titles, and the chorus for each song is coming up in my head like a fucking like a file, like a folder, like
Yeah.
and my brain is just picking through each one and playing the chorus. That's how catchy these songs are for me. Overall, incredible front to back. I think I liked the first EP, but I think that this is just like leagues better. Just really, really stands out. Stoked on this, stoked for more. As I said, we've got another EP coming at some point. It was mentioned in the interview. We got that level 2. So be patiently waiting for level 2, and she's going to be playing a handful of shows in some select markets. So take a look at her socials or her website, see if she's coming to your area. I believe there's like one West Coast show, a couple on the East Coast, one in Toronto. But check those dates out. If you're around, you should go. She puts on a cool live show. Seen her open for Parks. It was a fun time. Yeah.
Water parks, to be specific.
Yes, not the band Parks. I don't know.
I don't fucking know. Arlo Park? I don't fucking know.